Let us come together. Let us come together and fight a prayer to finish us all. Unless we all take it. Unless we all take it. If we children will let skill on how to prepare, on how to deal with peer pressure. Oh, fellow Ugandans, let us come together. Let us come together and fight AIDS. It really can prepare to face us all. Unless we all take it. Unless we all take it. Teachers, religious leaders, cultural leaders, give information to the young adolescents about HIV stroke AIDS. Oh, fellow Ugandans, let us come together. Let us come together and fight AIDS. It really can prepare to face us all. Unless we all take it. Unless we all take it. Adolescents, boys and girls, be responsible for your life. Oh, fellow Ugandans, let us come together. Let us come together and fight AIDS. It really can prepare to face us all. Unless we all take it. Unless we all take it. Father, Jesus, give support to young adolescents for life skills. Oh, fellow Ugandans, let us come together. Let us come together and fight AIDS. It really can prepare to face us all. Unless we all take it. Unless we all take it. Voluntary counseling and testing is advisable. Oh, fellow Ugandans, let us come together. Let us come together and fight AIDS. It really can prepare to face us all. Unless we all take it. Unless we all take it. Dear daughters, dear children, sugar mom and sugar daddy should be avoided. Dear daughters, dear children, sugar mom and sugar daddy should be avoided. Dear daughters, dear children, sugar mom and sugar daddy should be avoided. Dear daughters, dear children, sugar mom and sugar daddy should be avoided.
Please, can we put our what's more?
AIDS has become now part of the war, feeding, minimizing, and killing people. AIDS has become now part of the war, feeding, minimizing, and killing people. What are we do? Where are we go? The people we are losing can never regain. What are we do? affecting the whole world, killing millions of adolescents, youth and young women, a terrible disease, a disease which is like a war without weapons to fight it. But let the infected ones take antiretroviral drugs to protect them. Let's follow the guidelines to protect us and others from AIDS. Thanks.
Yes,
Goes doing for counseling. Unless we break him using condoms. Going for testing.
Yes. Have you tested?
Yes.
Really?
Did you test today?
Not today. Yesterday.
Okay.
Yes.
You saw the results?
Yeah. So that is why I'm also taking care of myself.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. If you have not tested, please, that is echo where we
tested for HIV, please go and test.
Okay.
Thanks to Bessia.
Bessia Primary School.
Primary School. Let's give a round of applause to the children.
The song was so educating. And that's why
the last song I say HIV has closed the door.
Hey.
But we are going to open that door.
What you need to do is the best way we can fight is to go for counseling and testing.
Let's open that door by counseling.
Yeah.
Getting tested. The door will be opened. We have the people who know how to kick. We recognize the arrival of our deputy
the deputy RPC.
RPC, yes.
We also have the vice chairman, Innocent Moyo Council Ministers.
He is very welcome.
You're most welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
men in uniform. Men in uniform give us security.
Yeah, everywhere.
And they never sleep.
They never sleep like the health workers. That is why we are all fighting HIV/AIDS.
So we are happy with the performance of the Sia Club. When you invest in children, when you spend time with them, they will always listen. To that effect, thank you very much, Madam Drale Ruth Judith from Piska, Uganda. She has gifted the children with cash, not a pledge, cash. Over 100,000 shillings. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. DJ?
Now, we shall have a remarks by the district HIV focal point person. As he gets prepared, DJ, please sound for us some music.
Thank you very much, DJ. Thank you very much. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome our district HIV focal person, and that's none other than Dr. Michael Adrawa. Thank you.
Our guest of honor for today's commemoration of World AIDS Day 2022, our district chairman and members of the district AIDS committee, members of the district technical planning committee present here, members of Moyo Town Council as committee, my dear people living with HIV, my dear young people, all ladies and gentlemen, including my dear partners supporting HIV/AIDS prevention in the district. Good morning. Good afternoon, sorry.
Okay.
My name is Michael Adrawa. Substantively, I'm the Assistant District Health Officer in charge of maternal and child health, but the Chief Administrative Officer has assigned me to coordinate on his behalf HIV prevention and control in the district, and to that effect, he has conveyed his apology that he will not be able to be with us on this day. He's caught up in a virtual meeting. Our guest of honor, on a day like this, every 1st of December, we pay tribute to millions, in our case, thousands of people who are living with HIV in our district, but also the many who have passed on. We pay tribute to them. Number 2, on a day like this also, we remind ourselves that HIV is still with us. And so we need to take all the measures to prevent ourselves from acquiring, and if one has got it, there is still hope after that. The third thing we also do on a day like this is we celebrate victories that are allowing very many people, through the government support, they are living now longer in the advent of technologies like testing, treatment, and the quality of their life is improved. So we celebrate to that effect. Our guest of honor in the Moyo District has a population of 114,100 people. 2.5% of these people have HIV infection. If you do that in mathematics, it counts 2,853 people in Moyo who have HIV infection. However, through the different methods, we were only able to identify and put on treatment 1,531 people. That is 54% of those expected to be HIV positive on treatment. Our biggest challenge is still many of us do not know the HIV status, and that's why we're not able to buy all of them. The theme for this Wellness Day is all about young people. Young people are disproportionately affected by HIV. Moyo District, young children, especially adolescents and young women, are 2 times more likely to get HIV than their counterparts, both men. And that is all about the theme. But the good news is that the end of new HIV infection among young people is very close, especially in Moyo. Guest of honor, I can confidently recall and report in this gathering that the whole of financial year 2020-2021 in this district, there is no mother who is HIV positive has given birth to HIV positive baby. All the babies have been given birth HIV negative for the first time ever, and that is a big boost. Tamajolede are kinyele feri mudiri mudiri alwali di pilerisi endre kusa okuru wanzi bukairwa toa ribati batiria tilerwa toa sire barangwa alwasa dile lazao ya tore usuru bari tuchikari akoro nani talosore ndrejo alo lazao reani ndole battle no for igo bengo nyari. The biggest challenge for us now is to see how those who are HIV negative can continue to be HIV negative among young people. And the message and the plan for us is to make sure that we engage men. Because these young people get the HIV infection from men, the older men, not the younger men. Okay? So men who are here, men who are listening to us, men who are outside there, please let's get to know our status. And if we are negative, let's adopt HIV preventive measures not to make us continue to be negative. And if we are positive, we can continue to live positively and adopt positive living. The second message for us as young people is to ensure that we adopt life skills. The life skill to be able to say no when it is actually no. The skill of negotiating yourself amidst the challenges you go through. And for us parents, let's devote the time to talk to our young people, especially during the time of their growth and development. So this is a day of passing messages about HIV prevention and control in our district, and as I said, there's light at the end of the tunnel, especially for the young people. Finally, I want to thank our dear partners, especially IDI, for supporting us. It's our lead implementing partner. I want to thank Support for supporting us. I want to thank UNFPA. I want to thank CARE Uganda, Plan International. I want to thank PISA Uganda, Uganda Red Cross Society, and all our district AIDS committee members, the sub-county and the town council AIDS committee members for organizing this function. I want to wish you a very joyful commemoration, and we pledge to make sure that come 2030, we see no new HIV infection, especially among the young people. For God and my country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for putting it in perspective. 2,853 people living with HIV, but only 1,531 on treatment. Half of the number is still out. What are we doing? Let's search around ourselves. Let's encourage our people to come out. There is hope. There are services. You heard what the young lady was talking, and you will continue hearing many more speeches. That's half of the persons who are still hiding. Hopefully, not in our community, but they're even too late to come, because all services are there. Trained health workers, health facilities, service of testing, but especially treatment, care and support are all available. We celebrate Moyo District Health Team for achieving no mother-to-child transmission in the year 2020-2021. People, do you know what that means? Did you put that in Madi? I wish, my Madi class is still growing, but next time. Next time. Oro mangwe ni barangu atila zari choiko okorere ne eyakangwe bazitiri ebukari yani yotoru masabani ma status note arimati mani ote jomarua a rozo akorua ndine barangu de barwe bulikata mbaingore titoru lazari akoi na yorikata jotieru dise makuliki de projana ndo Moyo District Local Government Rockbosi cases the bukari akurusirire When you see a mother who is pregnant and not going for antenatal, please make an alarm. Go to the LOC1. If the LOC1 is not acting, you go to the LOC3. If the LOC3 is out for a meeting, just walk to DPC. And the DPC is here. He will send a 99. I'm lying.
Oh.
But there is a lot more we can all do to achieve the same result in the next financial year. We are talking about ending new infection by 2030. And we are already starting to achieve that. Let's put effort to see that no child gets infected through the mother by way of giving birth.
Ruanzi kelaza uredia irua ribati otiki bateri lazani trokone nya lulu tikase nya kuku tikase joite madi ruanzi ole atike ruadro antineto kako birana rota ne kole aebisi koniote joeli siri kore ne konye aneso poke basiki tindreka bateri na polisia arapataka letina stane koya rokebea TMO Carlo Tatimbale ni ema gamete voile muziki gamete pako idea yani Yeshua UNFP yani Tatimbale gojoru kolea 2030 kendra sala zane kolu batire baritra obiri bati la fo yone ne trejoru areke ene na toingone ne kolea bakondrekere
or even run to a radio station. Here in Moyo we have Vaughan, we have radio passes.
Yes.
A normal extract of patches and passes. We have
radio TPS.
TPS. We have the Nile. I think this is the Nile they are talking about. All these people can announce for you for free that in my village there is a woman refusing to go for antenatal and yet she's very pregnant. She will hear the news on radio and go and start antenatal.
Oh, they call radio the battery, sir. Let the radio battery the community radio the battery jo. Iti kosa pajotia edri taneka kare dumari iya taneka kare dumari parisi a mari sub county a mari village a le battery saka ye konyiwa. Radio aru ma ile yanere editi bandra kose ditana lele ide Yesu betale kite ananga senere ni tinduru bari bakire kai ni sani konyira bari dia radio TBS radio passes voice of the Nile kai ni konyiwa ojadi ile anisa la zaureni rudi.
We want to go to the next level, but the people in the serving team, I see most people's water bottles have dried, and you know IDI and the rest of the partners, including the district, made sure we get enough refreshment.
Okay,
let's refresh people. Let's refresh people so that we continue with our functions.
Ole takoko bandra kwa nimbara unisisi. Animbara unisisi.
So DJ, give us a song as we get entertained from the women of Moyo Town Council who are going to do something called Kore dance.
Yes,
but DJ, before that, give us a beautiful song. Thank you.
These women in the Moyo Town Council are mentored by Kea. Thank you so much, Kea. Okay. Anye welfare, anye mbara unisisi. Nakukuba mlako anye sakibra. Waporoko wini. Okay, DJ, please slow down. So.
Amalu Agbesa ama ibazisa kijumu ama makusa Women Mentors Town Council this the training gaba. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri gozoti. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani gozoti ubawa. Yasikata kureto nyeya serende ratu irike akarukwera kinyamutiri nyani.
Bwana RDC,
Ukipimaka uraka taruku yo pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku yo madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka taruku pima nina madrupila ilekwa lazeta taoko. Ukipimaka uraka
Ruhani.
pima nina madrupila ilekwa.
Dia Afrika. Ati Moyo District. Ano si Tio ka timbi? What did we call? Abanzo Kosi. She was so stressing that testing and counseling is the most important thing in health as far as HIV is concerned. Because she said there are many people who do shy away from going to test. But if you know your status, you can still live with the virus for over 20 years. You can plan, you can also inspire other people in development, even if you still have the virus with you. So you don't have to stay at home, because if you know your status, then you will be helped more than when you are at home, when you don't know your status. This is what she's trying to emphasize on.
Thank you very much. This is all up to the World AIDS Day that we commemorate and give meaning to positive living. It's possible. It has happened. If you're still wondering, come and see. Come and look at it for yourself. 20 years down the road, you can still be meaningful. However much you are fearing, come out. You are only delaying yourself. The world is moving, technology is advancing, the government is planning and sending qualified people to support. But amid this task, there are people who have said, me, I'm here. Living with HIV, businesswoman, taking leadership. I know the chairperson there is the honorable councillor who said people living with HIV cannot be leaders. Take it from me. She's an honorable councillor. Legislating matters of Moyo Town Council at the chambers of the LC5. Can you imagine that? So you who is still behind, unless you want to die early, keep quiet. But if you want to celebrate life, come out, be tested, take your ARVs every day appropriately. It is very possible. We will continue with our speeches. I know we are a little behind time. It's because we started late. As an MC, I was here at 8:45 a.m. in the morning, expecting my guests. But all the same, we are in this together. We will celebrate and end it well. Allow me, with honor and respect, invite the representatives of the AIDS implementing partner. That should be none other than IDI. You're most welcome from wherever you are. Karibu. IDI has made very tremendous contributions in the fight against HIV, but also in giving hope to the people living with HIV, advancing and making it available, all the policies, all the government pronouncements available to all of us. IDI, we salute you so much from the corporate world. Thank you for your selflessness and giving people hope. Please address us.
Yeah, thank you so much, our guest of our MC for the day. Our guest of honor, the chairperson LC5 of the district, or the representative, the CSOs are present. I say Care International, we have Uganda Red Cross Society and others, and all other invited guests. Good afternoon to you all. I would like to thank you so much for coming and commemorating this event today. My name is Patrick Olua Jude. I'm a community linkages officer. I work for the Infectious Disease Institute, which is the leading implementing partner for HIV and AIDS in this district. And as IDI, we are implementing a comprehensive HIV and TB program in this district, and we started that in the year 2016. And on behalf of IDI, I would like to thank the district of Moyo so much for welcoming us to the district and providing an enabling environment for us to be able to implement these activities. And our field office is based in Germany, and we are supporting 3 districts, Germany, Moyo, and Ubongi. But I would say that if for the time that I've been here, I would say we've been welcomed in all these districts, but I think Moyo District has supported us the most in ensuring that we are able to implement our activities. And I just wanted to just run through some of the things that we are doing as IDI. One, we are implementing activities in the communities, working with local organizations. And in Moyo here, we have Moyo 8 Heroes Association, MAHA, that we are working with closely. And I can see we have the executive director around and other members of MAHA. I want to thank them so much. They've been able to support us to implement a number of activities in the communities, like following up clients who are lost in care. Usually our goal is to ensure that if you're sick, please make sure that you take your medication. But we have clients sometimes who disappear from treatment, and MAHA has been, we've been working hand in hand with them to ensure that these people are followed up and they're brought back to care. And then also they've helped us in the area of identifying new HIV positives. We identify new people who are positive with HIV through testing. And there are a number of different testing modalities that we use these days to test. In the past, they used to organize kind of like testing in where we test people in like on a large scale. I would call it a Jumula kind of testing, where they would just say, now we are organizing testing here, please come. But you realize that most of the people who come to test during those events are usually people who actually already even know their status. Most of them are negative. They just come to confirm. So we've come up with new testing modalities with guidance from the Minister of Health, which we are implementing together with the district, and MAHA is helping us to implement some of those. One of them is we have what we call index testing, associate partner notification, where if someone is HIV positive at facility, we usually talk to these people to be able to link us maybe to their other sexual partners that they have, so that these people can be tested, because there's a likelihood that this will maybe turn out to be positive. Then we have other modalities, like we are testing men 25 years and above. Like the focal person of the district was telling you, men are usually difficult people to deal with. You realize most of them do not want to test. So for us, we have targeted to look for men wherever they are. Those men who are hiding in sports betting, those who are eating pork, and those who are involved in so many other activities, Marwa joints and so on. We are using MAHA to reach out to these people. Then we've also realized there are women, elderly women of 50 years and above. Sometimes we get surprised, and you find you have a number of elderly women who are also positive in care in the facilities. And that is also another group that we are targeting, and MAHA is also helping us to target those people. Then we have other activities still being implemented by MAHA with our support, activities of TB screening, activities of TB contact tracing. These are activities which we are doing to identify new cases of people with TB, so that these people can be enrolled into care. So as I say, we are also supporting health facilities, and one of the areas is on human resources for health. We realize we've worked together with the district to be able to recruit various cadres. We've been able to recruit volunteers in the facilities who are supporting in the area of HIV/AIDS testing. We've also been able to recruit health workers like nurses who are supporting